We go, yeah, at the top of the class on a roll, hey, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know, yeah, maxed out, put the pedal to the floor, yeah, on a roll, here we go, here we go.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Frankie Candles live stream every single weekday right here at 5:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right after ATB, guys. We are in the home studio. We're in the home studio today. I hope you guys were able to catch me on Rice Crypto. We just had a really, really good conversation a couple hours ago on that show. Hopefully you guys were able to check that out. If you did not watch that, hopefully one of the mods can drop that link in the chat so you guys can go ahead and check that out after our stream. We had a really cool conversation, talked about a lot of stuff that I don't typically talk about. We look at the charts, but we also talked about a bunch of other things that I think are really, really important, especially when you're in the crypto space. So definitely go check that out, guys. But tonight we have another amazing show for you guys. Super excited about this one. We're going to take a look at some things we were expecting to happen, and we're going to look at how they played out. And then I'm going to let you guys know if I think that it is a likely case that we will hold this very key level of support that we just came down to, or if we're going to lose it and come visit those range lows at about around 17,800. Or I'm sorry, 18,825, I believe is the actual number. But we're going to take a look at the charts in just a second and get those exact levels for you guys to watch. But thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate all of you. We got 265 people in here right now, guys. Smash that like button if you guys want a chance to win some free NFTs, maybe a free Frankie Candles hat, maybe a free Frankie Candles t-shirt, or maybe some Ledgers or Arculus wallets. Who knows? But we're going to be giving away some good stuff. And for every 100 likes we get, you guys get a spin on that wheel. Pain and pleasure. 2 spots. There's 2 spots on each wheel spin for giveaways. Actually, I think there's 3 now. So the odds are in your favor here, but every 100 likes, you guys get a spin. The more spins we get, the more giveaways you get. So make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you like puppies, smash the like button. Who doesn't like puppies? But with that being said, guys, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate every single one of you. And I don't want to waste too much time on this intro because we do have a lot of really good stuff to take a look at here. But before we get going, let's go ahead and say what's up to chat. You guys were going absolutely ham. Shout out to you guys. What did you think about that new intro music? Let's go ahead. I want to put it in the poll here. Did you like the new intro music? Let me know in that poll. We're going to swap it out. We always try to find. It takes a little while, right? Like, you got to find that real good CandleMafia banger before you throw it on the live stream. And it took a while to find this one, but we got it. So I actually don't know who the song's by, but shout out to them. We'll have to give them some credit here. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and say what's up to chat. Chat going absolutely nuts. Let's see, who do we got in here? Das Boot, as always, please, more new beats. If you guys like this beat, I will also take that as a vote that you guys want me to switch it up more often. I'll try to find some fire beats to throw in there. I think it has a lot to do with the vibe of the stream, right? You hear that intro music gets everybody hyped for the stream. So we'll keep them coming. We'll keep them coming. But Das Boot, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Self-Healing Spirit. Frankie, my man, was about to sleep and got that notification. Let's go. Shout out to Self-Healing Spirit. We are depriving you of sleep. Don't let us take too much of your sleep, but happy that you're willing to give up some of that precious shut-eye to hang out with the Candle Mafia. Dill Cosby, welcome back with the candle emojis. As always, I appreciate you, Dill. Thank you for being here. DJ, the home studio sound is legit. I know. Yeah, I don't know if you're talking about the song or the microphone. I do know that our audio issues are a little better here at the home studio. It's a little simpler of a setup. But guys, if you don't know, we are setting up a brand new studio that's going to be super, super cool. And we have a really, really, really cool set piece that I'm excited to show you guys. Me and Tony D are going to be setting that studio up. So bear with me. We're still doing the live streams, but bear with us. We might cut some of them short, maybe start some of them late. We might move around a little bit this week because while I got Tony D here for the week, I want to try to get this studio done so I can have a hand actually setting it up. So bear with us, but it's all going to pay off because we're going to have this new studio and it's going to be amazing. I'm going to be able to make so much more content because the studio is now going to be within feet away from my house, aka in my house. Anyway, but thank you all for being here. Let's see. We got Lazarus. What is going on? Says, love this dude. Lazarus, I love you back. I see you I see you in there. I love you back, brother. Thank you for being here. Uncle Candles, the official uncle of the Candle Mafia, guys. Show Uncle Candles some love. Kevin Span, what is going on? Says, Frankie, what is going on? Thank you for being here, Kevin. I appreciate you. FOMO Sapien says, bing bong. Show ETH. I love it. I absolutely love it. FOMO Sapien, thank you for the continued support, man. Brian D says hi from New York. Brian, where are you at in New York? Let me know. I'm down from Long Island. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you're near Long Island, or I think you might have told us you were from Rochester, maybe upstate. I don't know. Let me know where you're from. Crypto Sammy, what's going on? Blanchard's Bees, Encrypted Bees, guys. The official B members of the Candle Mafia. Shout out to you guys. Thank you for being here. Maybe it's the same person. Who knows? It's a conspiracy theory. Let's see. Wolfman ate my coins. Oh, man. Throw us some sauce on these levels. When 14K, when 28K. I will go ahead and show you guys that today. Happy birthday. Cows World says happy birthday, Bees. Shout out to Blanchard's Bees. Happy birthday. Is it really your birthday? That is amazing. Happy birthday, Blanchard's Bees. Absolute OG. Happy birthday, Blanchard's Bees. Okay, yeah. So you guys want you guys like the new music? I love it. I love it. Shout out to Lane Hughes. He says, my man, can you explain to me why the fixed volume profile changes the VAL and VAH when time frames are changed? Lane, we will try to get into that. We do have a new volume profile video coming out. We're going to start a new series where I'm going to try to break down the volume profiles more intricately and more in depth to give you guys a little bit of clarity. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you, Lane Hugh. Absolute OG. Bubba's Crypto, what is going on? Let's get a couple more out of here. Shout out to Clinton Query, as always, with the super chat. I love you, brother. He says, what up? Truck ready. Shout out to you, man. Ben is bear hunting currently, but listen, man, I'm on your side. I'm going to push for this because I think it'd be really cool just for the picture of our faces on that truck. I'm pulling for you, brother. I promise. Shout out to you, Clinton. Thank you for being here, man. I do appreciate the super chats. What's up, the Block Doc? I'm originally from Lake George. That was a common vacation spot for me. Good old Lake George. Shout out to Lake George. Wow. Look at that. Merrick, Long Island. Hey, Brian from Merrick. What is going on? I have very familiar with Merrick. Absolutely. Probably walked past each other a couple times. Let's see who else we got. Let's get a couple more in here before we jump into the charts. Folsom, what is going on? What do crypto candles smell like? They smell like money, baby. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you for being here. Crypt TKO, welcome back. Good to see you, brother. Joe, Brad, what is going on, Brad? What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Ultimo, Maya, what is going on? Mineola in the house. Guys, shout out to New York. Mineola, even more familiar with Mineola. This stop is Mineola. Shout out to you, man. Daddy Zach, what is going on? Wolfman. I'm sorry, not Wolfman, but Wolfo Crypto, all the way from nothing. What's up, Frankie? Jay, what's going on? STK, what's up? Ultimo, Drew, Scarface, Asmer, I'm sorry if I butchered your name, and Taha, Talib. Show us your calves, man. We're going to get the calf cam back up and running. That was pretty funny. We will do that from time to time. Can't believe we got Mineola and Merrick in the house. Let's go. Long Island show. Let's get it, baby. Let's go. One more. We got one more. Steph Paris, what's going on? Hey from Paris, guys. All the way from Paris. We got all the way from New York to Paris, guys. Let's get it. Crypto Pollo or Bitcoin Chicken, as I like to call him. I think he said, is it okay if I call you Frankie Valles for the Spanish folk? Absolutely. You can call me whatever you want. Frankie Fibonacci, whatever. Different strokes for different folks. ADD Dad, welcome back. And Blaine, what is going on? Thank you. It's everyone's birthday when Frankie Candles is on the big screen. Smash it, guys. Again, smash that like button if you have not already. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and jump right into the charts. Here we are on the Bitcoin 15-minute, guys, and we are getting money flow to the upside. I'm just kidding. Cool it off. Let's go over to the daily chart, guys. We're going to zoom out and start to take a little bit of a zoomed out view here to give you guys an idea of what I'm thinking about Bitcoin. But first, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and open up the Discord. And we did update the Discord last night. And guys, I hate to do it to you again, but we're going to be talking about volume profiles today because there's a reason why we use them. And it's not because we're sponsored by Volume Profiles. You can't be sponsored by Volume Profiles. This is a tool in TradingView. There's no referral links for Volume Profiles. We talk about it because it works. But I do just want to bring this up. Technically, it was today, but it was really last night at 12:30, midnight, right after midnight. And we went in there and I said, at everybody, So right now, we are getting a little bounce as we talked about on the stream. As you guys know, we were looking at those lower time frame bullish divergences, expecting a little bit of a bounce. Excuse me, but I said we are bearishly retesting the level at 20,413. We're going to take a look at it in just a second. It is the level we thought we would maybe get a bounce off that bullish divergence, come back, bearishly retest that target number 2. And then I said the 1 hour is getting close to printing a red dot. If the 3 and 4 hour VWAP find resistance on the 0 line, we could come back down to test that point of control. With the daily red dot printing and the money flow generally coming out on the 1, 2, and 3 hour, I remain generally bearish in the short term. I will, if we continue down, hoping the POC at 19,771 can hold for continued bullish momentum. And here's the chart, guys. We were last night on the stream, we were looking at this target number 2. I believe it is also another point of control. But we were expecting, as we were getting bullish divergences on the lower time frame, we were expecting a bounce here because we almost came down to the POC, not quite. And then we got those bullish divergences to play out and bring us into here and bearishly retest this level where I was saying if the 4 hour gets resistance on that 0 line on its way up, we could come down to actually come touch this point of control. Shout out to anybody who was in the stream last night listening to me talk about that. We were literally saying, maybe we come down, we start banging our head up against this resistance, and then eventually we will come down and touch this point of control. And I do want to pull up the charts here, go over to the 15-minute chart just to zoom in a little bit and take a look at what happened, right? So you can see here we did, and again, for anybody who's like, why are we talking about what happened yesterday? It's because we talked about this yesterday and we expected this for very specific reasons, and I like to break it down to help you guys see this the next time it happens, so you can see it before it actually happens. So right here, you can see we had our momentum waves making a higher low right here. You have one low and a higher low. And you also had your price action making lower lows, creating that bullish divergence almost at key support, but we got pretty close. But you did, nonetheless, that was a decent bearish divergence on the 15-minute time frame. We also, at the time, did have money flow starting to come up. Granted, it didn't come up very quickly, but it was coming up. And there you go. Boom. We came up. We knew we were going to come up and test this target number 2, which, like I said, I believe is another point of control. And then we came up and we started banging our heads on it, and then finally came down to actually test that point of control. Now, this brings us to the current situation, guys. Current situation is Bitcoin's going to 0. I'm just kidding. But if we look in here, obviously we did come down to that point of control. No bullish divergence on the 15-minute, but let's go down to all the way down to the 1-minute time frame, the DGen time frame, and see if we can find any bullish divergences. I'm not seeing any right here. Let's look at the 5-minute. No bullish divergence. Oh, there you go. You could consider this a bullish divergence. You have your low, your higher low, boom, and then you have your price making lower lows, and there it is, right? You want to look at these lower time frames. You have that bullish divergence forming at key support. This point of control is very strong support. So when you have those bullish divergences forming on the lower time frames, with key, as you're approaching key support, it is likely you're gonna get that bounce. And then we did actually get a pretty decent bounce. Could have made a nice little scalp long here. I actually have been running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Did the morning stream today. Shout out to anybody that was on the BitBoy Crypto morning stream, guys. I really, really appreciate you guys showing love when I do that morning stream. I don't even think I let you guys know I was doing it. I didn't forget, but I totally forgot to remind you guys. But shout out to everybody showing love. I saw you guys sending those super chats, showing love to me. I really do appreciate all that support. Shout out to anybody that was in that morning stream. But then we had to go on Rice TVX's live stream. So that was super, super fun. But that was basically back to back. I had a bunch of other stuff to do. And then before you know it, it's time to go live. So here we are, non-stop talking. I am definitely going to lose my voice at some point here, guys. So bear with me. Basically been talking for like 5 hours straight. But wouldn't have it any other way. But anyway, got this nice bounce, little 3% move. Again, guys, just textbook scalping here. This is key support, bullish divergences on the lower time frames, as we can see. And you also had snake eyes on that 10-minute. But then, yeah, you had bullish divergences forming on the lower time frames, expecting that move up, and we did indeed get it. And then, again, just because of these volume profiles, guys, we were able to call this move almost perfectly, right? We knew once we cracked the value area high, it was likely we were coming down to the POC. But because we know price action is typically messy, we knew that it wasn't likely going to be a straight shot down, but we would come down, kind of mess around, and then, but we knew it was eventually going to come tap that level. So right now, before we do our full top-down analysis, I do just want to mention in the shorter term, we are holding the POC currently. So current situation seems pretty good that we're above that POC, but obviously if you're looking at the money flow on Market Cypher B, you can imagine that you do have, this is somewhat bearish. However, now that we're on the 2-hour, I do want to point out that you do have this 2-hour bullish divergence printing, not quite confirmed. Gonna go ahead and there you go. You have your low, your higher low with your green dot printing, as well as your price making lower lows. Again, bullish divergence forming at key support. Very important to look, very important to realize there. Coming down to the 1 hour. You almost got a nice bullish divergence on the 1 hour, but it did get somewhat invalidated. But, I do think we can come up a little bit here. But let's go over to our daily chart, and let's start all the way from the higher time frames, work our way down, and I'm going to give you guys my general thoughts on the market right now. I did just want to point that out because we were talking about almost this exact move yesterday. Not even just the fact that we were coming down before you guys are crazy in chat. Before we not only were we able to predict that we were coming down to that point of control, but we were also able to predict almost the exact manner that it happened. Just, again, not because I'm a genius, not because I know something you don't know. It's because we use these volume profiles that I teach every single day on the stream. So please study those volume profiles because that's how we're doing this right now. But shout out to carbonated sparkling water for today's sponsoring today's energy. Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. Okay. So starting off, as you guys know, we do have the weekly green dot, which is a little conflicting because we do have the yellow X, right? We also have the yellow X, which is a very, very bearish indicator. Let me pull up Market Cypher A, and you can see the you could see the weekly yellow X right here. This is typically a very, very bearish sign. However, sorry about that. However, we are printing a green dot here, which is a very bullish signal, and it wouldn't be impossible to have seen this entire yellow X play out. It did bring us down about 20%, so, not unlikely that this could be played out. So looking for a potential, you are printing somewhat of a doji candle here, which is an indecision candle, 2 indecision candles here. So indicating that the market doesn't really know which way it wants to go, but you are getting that green dot, and the more important thing to notice here on Market Cypher B on the weekly is that you have your trigger wave as well as your tiny little, your anchor wave with your little trigger wave right here and the green dot. That is looking pretty bullish. Typically, this just indicates that momentum is moving to the upside. Looking at your money flow is also having some nice curvature to the upside as well. So weekly green dot printing, generally a bullish sign. Your 6-day and your 5-day are also printing green dots, which would agree with that. Now, coming down to your 2-day, this is where things start to tell a little bit of a different story. Not really a different story. You do have your money flow coming up nicely, which would agree with those higher time frame green dots. However, your VWAP is coming down to that 0 line. But you guys know, I talk about this all the time. With the VWAP crossing over the 0 line to the downside, this represents or indicates ebbs and flows in the market, right? This isn't really necessarily indicative of a massive dump, but more of just an ebb or a flow in the market. So nothing goes up forever. A lot of times you'll just get a move down before coming back up higher. However, money flow coming up towards that 0 line is looking pretty bullish, in my opinion, as far as the 2-day goes. If we can get that 2-day green crossover into the green with the money flow, things would be looking pretty good. But a pullback off of this VWAP crossing the 0 line, printing that red dot would be likely. Daily printing, this is where things start to look a little worse here. So higher daily time frames are looking, other than that yellow X, you want to keep that yellow X in mind. So a little bit of mixed signals on the weekly, but that 6- and 5-day green dot with the weekly green dot printing is pretty bullish. Now, the lower time frame noise could involve some dumps to the downside, but as long as those green dots don't disappear until they confirm, as long as they don't disappear, I am feeling pretty good about that. It's indicating that we could get a decent move to the upside. Now, in the short term, with this daily red dot, this could bring us down a decent bit, potentially down to this value area low, coming in at about 18,825. But I would expect some more downside here if this red dot confirms, and it will confirm in about an hour and 50 minutes. So moving on here, your 12-hour, come on, Market Cypher B, your 12-hour, looking to round off here. Let's see, your 4-hour. Coming to the 4-hour, guys, looking to print that green dot on the 4-hour time frame. Now, if we get a short-term bounce, so we're kind of talking super long-term, right? And then medium term, and then short term. So long term, those green dots on the higher daily time frames are bullish. Your medium term, which I would consider your daily, that daily red dot is looking a little bearish. But then once you come down to these lower time frames, you can see we are coming up to key support at that point of control with the 4-hour about to print that green dot, coming to the lower time frames, looking for money flow crossovers into the green because you're about to print that green dot on the 4-hour. So it's time to see, are we going to get money flow crossovers on the lower time frames? 10-minute coming up, looking to cross over. 12-minute also generally coming up. And your 15-minute is generally coming up. So this is one of the things I will be looking for a continued move back up towards this target 2 level, which is coming in at about 20,423. And money flow coming up on the 15-minute. That crosses over into the green. At the same time as this green dot is printing on the 4-hour, we could see a decent little bounce to the upside. First level of major resistance, or your first level of general resistance, is going to be 20,423. If we could hop on top of that, flip it to support, I would expect to potentially come up to that value area high. And another reason we would expect to come up to the value area high, other than flipping this next level of resistance to support, is going to be, we're above the POC. We are currently holding above the point of control, hoping for a bounce. And as long as we stay above that point of control and hold support, it's likely that we'll come back up and visit that value area high. So, so watching for that 4-hour green dot, 2-hour printing that green dot, kind of foreshadowing that it's going to move into those higher time frames. 3-hour printing that green dot as well, looking like we could have a bounce coming here pretty soon. And again, your 2-hour bullish divergence is a good indicator of that, especially because we have come down. That bullish divergence has been forming at key support. So one thing to remember is your money flow, right? Money flow on the 2-hour coming out. 1 hour is in the red. Your 3-hour is generally coming out, and your 4-hour is starting to generally come out. Now, you could print that green dot, could bring us up for a little bounce, potentially coming back up to retest, this target number 2 at 20,423 again before getting a rejection back down to the POC and potentially breaking it. Now, if this happens, right? So I'm gonna give you guys, and I'll give you which way I'm leaning. I like to point everything out to you guys, and then I'll let you know what I am putting weight on and what I am looking for to kind of judge where the market's gonna go. But in general, as long as we hold above this point of control, I am expecting to move closer to that value area high, right? This value area high right here. If we break below the point of control and bearishly reject here, or bearishly retest here, I would be expecting, because we are below that point of control, showing that the bears are in control, I would expect a move back down to the value area low, or the range lows coming in at about 18,825. And at that point, guys, if you watch this stream a lot, you will know that if we break this level, this is where you start biting your fingernails, because if we break this level and we wind up coming down to the 786 and we do not get a massive bounce off of this level, right, this is something we could potentially see something like this for a nice double bottom, right? Come down to the 786, big bounce, back down to the 786, and then that's your double bottom, and then maybe that is what marks the bottom of the bear market for your double bottom on the 786. And then, double bottom on the 786. And then we'll talk about it when we get up there. I'm not going to, I would be watching about 25K. That would be a major level of resistance that I would watch because it will be the neckline of this W pattern or this double bottom formation. So that would be a key level I would look to break to continue to higher prices, but let's cross that bridge when we get there. But basically, if we break that point of control to the downside, I'm expecting the value area low. If we hold support, especially with that 2-hour bullish divergence, I think we could potentially get back on top of target number 2 and then move our way back up to the value area high. So I'm not really getting bearish, expecting 18,825 until we break below that point of control decisively. Let's see. Joker O Crypto says, LOL, took another one, 300% up, took 65% profit so far. Listen to the sauce, Frankie and friends. Also, Rose, haha, I've done my own research a bit, just wondering your opinion too. Also, show ETH. Shout out to Joker O Crypto. Dude, I appreciate that $10 super chat. You are the man. Congratulations on crushing those trades and using this sauce to your advantage to make some money. So shout out to you, man. I do appreciate it. We will check out Rose and we will show ETH. Don't you worry. Thanks again, Joker O Crypto, for that super chat. What is FCU? Red John asked, what is FCU? FCU is Frankie Candle's university. You're in class right now. You didn't even know it. Let's go. Matt Lane says, gang, gang. Let's go. Hit value area high on the syllabus tonight at FCU, guys. Shout out to our mods, guys. We got the best mods in the game. Not only on crypto YouTube, but on YouTube in general. Nobody does more than our mods. You guys are an elite breed of people. Shout out to Crypto Billy Rob, the Crypto Snob, Tyler Durden, Tony D, Captain Kirk, D Petty Crypto. I think that was everybody. If it wasn't, Tony D will let me know. But shout out to all our mods. If I missed you, I will get you tomorrow. We don't have that many mods, but I feel like I do forget. After I say them, I don't remember if I said their name or not. I don't know. But shout out to all our mods. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. Shout out to Jimmy Void, or Jimmy Two Shoes, as I call him. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you for being here. Jimmy Two Shoes says, CandleMafia, much respect. Jimmy Void, sorry I've been MIA. Making some moves. Bronx Bitcoin Bulls XRP. Bronx Bulls, let's go. Jimmy Void, NC, let's go. Brother, I appreciate you for being here. Don't you ever apologize for sitting out on some streams, brother. No problem. You got to make moves. You got to make moves when they're there. Shout out to Pearls. We love Tony D. Showing love to Tony D. Hey, Pearls, I appreciate you, man. I hope you got that ticket taken care of. I love you, brother. Thank you for being here. But yeah, you got a lot of us. Can you show Bry's USDT? Yeah. If you're new to the stream, guys, we do start looking at the alts a little later in the stream. I like to break down Bitcoin. I like to break down the DXY, the traditional markets. Sometimes we look at some other stuff. Then we start with ETH and we dive right into the alts. So just hang in. We'll get to it in a few minutes. Let's see. Okay, yeah. So, all right, let's go ahead and continue to dive in here. So, guys, key levels that we're watching here. Let me go ahead and turn on my spider lines so we don't miss any of these levels. We're on logarithmic. So look at that, guys. We broke this POC, came right down, found support on the POC/spider line. If you guys remember, I think it was on yesterday's stream, I was saying that we do have some confluence here between the spider line and the point of control. I'm gonna find the clip because I'm pretty sure we were talking about, if we wick below the POC, we do have a little backup with the spider line. And yeah, we were able, just because of the volume profiles, we were able to easily predict what price was going to do. It didn't mean that 100% we were going to be right, but we knew there was a good chance, and it just so happened to play out exactly as we thought. But some key levels to watch would be the point of control at 19,771, as well as the spider line right underneath about 19,672. Almost exactly $100 down. Those are two key levels to watch to the downside. As long as we can hold this point of control, I would be expecting Bitcoin to continue working its way up towards that value area high at about 21,922. That would be our most bullish target in the short term. But look out for the bearish retest of that target too. And then, yeah, so to the downside, point of control. Hopefully we can hold that. If we lose the point of control, again, 18,825, that value area low is going to be our next major level of support. So keep that in mind. And it's nothing new, guys. It's a value area high, right? We do have some, spider lines and stuff in there. But and also if we get above target too, I would also watch this spider line as well at about 20,800, which I actually believe I mistyped 20,700 in the Discord. So I should probably fix that. But yeah, 20,800 if we break target number 2, likely we'll get caught up here a little bit. But again, you're just generally expecting to move back up to that value area high. Now, don't want to move the levels around. Shout out to Joker Crypto with another super chat. I do appreciate it, man. He said, I also meant to ask, what's the easiest niche to get into to get a job in crypto? In case anyone's wondering, I get asked all the time. I tell them writing. Joker Crypto, I would say writing's probably the easiest way to get in. Yeah, there's a bunch of different ways. It depends on what you want to do, right? Like, are you looking to work like maybe at a company like Coinbase, or are you looking to, maybe work for a crypto YouTube channel? So it would kind of be different. If you were looking to work for a YouTube channel, I would say maybe find another skill that you're good at that you can offer value in, get your foot in the door, offer value, and, just let them know, hey, I'm very interested in maybe doing some writing for some videos or something. Or, if you're interested in, I'm also very interested and knowledgeable about NFTs, but, if you want to try me out, I can offer value in this area. And if you guys, build trust with me, maybe I can work into more of the crypto side of things. It's kind of a similar way that I did it. But, if it's something like Coinbase, I have a little less experience with that because I've never worked at an exchange. So, but yeah, man, I would say provide as much value as possible. I kind of attack my life like that. I figure if I can provide value, naturally people will reciprocate, because when you provide value to people, they naturally will appreciate it. And, it makes you a valuable person and they would want to keep you, right? So, people always like, the more valuable you can make yourself, the more in demand you'll be for people, because they need you, because they get something from you. You don't want to just be that guy that just shows up to work and stands there and just kind of hides behind, the crowd. You want to prove yourself to be valuable. So, when the bosses are thinking like, oh, well, we got to use this guy, he's so valuable, right? So you just want to prove your worth. And I think the rest will come with time. That's just kind of how I approach things. So can't tell you exactly what to do, because everybody's, starting at a different place and, in a different part of life. But I could just share with you what I've tried to do and what has worked and what hasn't worked for me. So shout out to Joker O. I appreciate that, brother. Caesar Lopez says, hello, Frankie, take a look at Raven for me, please. Raven, absolutely. People are raving about Raven, guys. Yes, we will take a look at Raven. We will also take a look at Rose for Joker O. Shout out. Okay, so Lane Hughes says, Frankie, if I put a blank to your head and told you had to make it dramatic, and I asked you, do you think that we're going below 17.5 again, or do you think the timing of the merge could save us? Your thoughts. Now, on the topic of the merge, I will say this, guys. I could be wrong, right? I'm not going to sit up here and pretend like I have to be right? I could be wrong, but I do think that, I was talking about this on the morning stream, I do think this ETH merge is probably going to be more like, it's either going to be a big nothing burger, or it's going to have somewhat of a negative reaction to price. So I think either not much is going to happen, or we're going to see a little bit of a sell-off. Everybody's holding ETH in anticipation of probably in anticipation of us going up in a straight line. And if that doesn't happen, people are going to get impatient. They're going to start selling off. That might cause a little drop in the market. But I think a lot of people are expecting, a lot of people are saying this could make Ethereum deflationary, or close to deflationary. I don't know if that's the case, but even if it was, I just don't know if it's enough to see us. TJ on the morning stream compared it to the Bitcoin halving. Everybody would thought that, when the Bitcoin halving happened, we were going to go straight up and rip up to new prices, and the halving happened and kind of nothing really happened, right? And then slowly it started gradually going up, and then you get the parabolic move. I don't know if it's going to be ETH merge, Moon. And again, I could be wrong. It's my personal opinion. I think it's either going to be a big nothing burger, or it's going to be a sell the news event. So, Lane, I would say, if you put that bad thing to my head and asked me to pick, the blank is made out of love. Frankie Candles, don't worry. Shout out to Lane. But yeah, I think a lot of people are ending. Think this is ending high gas, and that's just not true. Yeah, I would agree. So yeah, I would say, I don't think in my personal opinion, again, I could be totally wrong. I don't think this ETH merge is going to kick us off into a giant bull run. If I had to just take a guess, if I had to pick, I'd be like, I think it's going to be a nothing burger. I'm sorry. So there you go, Lane. Priced in by now, I think, too. Yeah. With that being said, guys, let me pull up Ethereum and take a look at it for you because I was talking about this. Ooh, 2-hour yellow X, baby. Is this going to be a bearish retest of the POC before we come back down and test this value area low? I will say this. I'm going to move this arrow over. We could potentially, guys, I know they call me Frankie Bear Flags, but hey, I mean, we could be bear flagging right here. You know what I'm saying? Might get a little bing, bong, right down to the value area low. And that pattern is the bing, bong. That is a technical pattern. You can find that in your technical analysis textbooks underneath your desks. Anyway, they're going to sell, take the profits, and put into assets since we are in the bear market after all. James, I can't hate on that. Yay, more time to accumulate. Show us your ETH. V-Slim, behave yourself, asking me to show my private ETH. I'm just kidding, bro. But yeah, so looking at Ethereum, I was actually talking about this on Rice's channel. Shout out to Joker O Crypto. Guys, today's episode is brought to you by Joker O Crypto. I do appreciate all the super chats, bro. Thank you very much. Haha, Crypto Snob says cust serve for an exchange? Says cust serve for an exchange. I'm definitely reading this wrong. I may be alone here, but who else misses calf cam with BJ showing himself looking at them? If you guys saw the calf cam, BJ was underneath the desk creeping on my calves. We'll bring back the calf cam maybe tomorrow night or maybe Friday. Maybe on Friday we'll bring out the calf cam. But let's go ahead and see. JimmyVoid.eth, let's go. Is the secret to the calves protein added at Jamba Juice or extra guac at Chipotle? I can't give away my secrets. Who said that? I can't give away my secrets, Julio, but it's the guac. Anyway, I was kind of talking about zooming out a little bit on the daily on Ethereum. I do want to point this out. Here's the thing. Now, we were in this little range down here, right? And then we saw ETH run about 130% from this wick to the top right here. Now, that was a massive, massive run. I think a lot of this buying power was based off of the hype, of the ETH merge happening. I think this was a lot of the pricing in, and now we are falling and consolidating a little bit. And again, I do think that we could potentially see a little bit of a sell-off here. But yeah, I think this big run-up here was a lot of the ETH merge hype being, priced into the market. I just don't, and again, guys, this is not financial advice. I could be wrong. Like, I'm not really, it's hard to base this stuff off of TA, but, there's nothing really right now screaming that we're going to go to the moon, right, as far as the technicals go. Nothing, like, really exaggerated. So, I don't really see us going just up in a straight line from here. So, yeah, I do think a lot of the pricing in happened right about here. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a deeper dive into ETH. DJ Rolf says, smash the likes. Guys, DJ Rolf said it, not me. Again, if we get 600 likes on tonight's stream, I'll give you guys 10 spins on the wheel. We were just shy of our goal yesterday. So we only got 5 spins. So we get 600. We'll get those 10 spins in. Start racking up the giveaways for this week's, what is it called? This week's giveaway. Note to Tony D, if you can hear this, Tony, I have to remind me, I have to put the descriptions in our pre-recorded videos that don't have descriptions. I totally forgot to do that. I'm kidding, guys. Tony D sitting right next to me. But yeah, I got to put those descriptions in. Remind me, please. Frankie for president, Zyron. Frankie for president. Let's go. I can't hate on that. I made it to the live stream, folks. French Toaster. Let's go. Shout out to you. Do you have a beginner's guide to learn TA? BPZ, you are sitting in the classroom right now, brother. Yeah, we teach a lot of stuff on this live stream as well as our pre-recorded videos on the channel, guys. I break everything down, hopefully so anyone can understand it. I go from everything from how to read the chart. What does a candlestick mean? What is support? What is resistance? What is a Fibonacci? We have from A to Z. I bring you from knowing nothing about crypto or nothing about reading charts to all the way up to understanding the charts, how to do TA, how to find key levels, trading strategies, my favorite indicators that I use, free indicators, paid indicators. I bring you from absolutely nothing to an advanced, understanding advanced TA and advanced trading strategies. And it's all for 100% free on the YouTube channel. Also, get in that Discord. It's completely free as well. Huge resource for a beginner. So yeah, you're in the right place. Absolutely. Let's see. Shout out to Crypto Billy, says, Frankie, shout out to Jonathan Slaughter and True Unique Fitness, two of my buddies that are now Mafia members. Let's go, Crypto Billy, growing that Mafia. One person at a time. Let's go, baby. Shout out to Crypto Billy. I appreciate you, brother. Again, guys, our mods are amazing. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Thank you for bringing new Mafia members in here. And shout out to True Unique Fitness and Jonathan Slaughter, not to be confused with Jonathan Schaefer. Thank you guys for being here. Started from the bottom. Now we here. Let's go, Frankie. Let's get it. Back to the charts, guys. So taking a look at Ethereum. Taking a look at Ethereum here. Let's see what we got going on the daily. As you guys know, Ethereum is the market leader in the recent past, guys. Ethereum is given those bearish signals before Bitcoin. It's given the bullish signals before Bitcoin. It's outperformed Bitcoin in the recent past. So here, similar story to Bitcoin. You have the red dot on the daily. The thing that looks a little better on ETH right now is that this red dot has kind of been playing out for a day already. And with, it has been playing out for a day where Bitcoin is just about to print it. Potentially we could see this VWAP round off a little sooner than Bitcoin. But you do have money flow coming out on the daily. That's generally a little more bearish. Taking a look here, your money flow crossover into the red on the 16-hour, generally bearish. Same thing on your 12-hour, generally bearish. Your VWAP is starting to find a bottom there. So potentially could be finding a shorter-term bottom on ETH. 4-hour, here you go. Zoom out a little bit. Your 4-hour money flow is pretty steadily coming out. That's a little more bearish. 2-hour crossover into the red. However, it is starting to curve back up, but you could easily see this roll back over to the downside. So money flow crossover on the 2-hour, I'm going with feeling a little more bearish. Again, 2-hour yellow X printing or confirmed right here. And you guys know, I'll try to find a good example. I'm not going to look too hard just because I don't want to waste too much time here. But a lot of times with these yellow X's, guys, is you'll print a yellow X and you'll get like a little fake scam pump right after it before it actually dumps. I'm not gonna go too crazy chasing one. But yellow X, that's the first yellow X. We could potentially reject off of here, print another yellow X and absolutely dump. If we do, would be looking at about $14.97 or pretty close to that $1,500 range, which is also a value area low right here for some serious support. So right now we are currently just looking at the price, price action here. We are bearishly retesting the POC until we break above this point of control. Until we break above this and flip it to support, I am expecting to revisit the value area low. So we'll have to keep an eye. I'm going to go ahead and come down to the 15-minute, really just fighting that level right here. So it does look like we are potentially going to get another little bearish rejection off of here. So going to keep an eye on this, but as long as we remain below that POC, this is very similar to what Bitcoin just did. If I pull up Bitcoin one more time, you can see here, right? We came below this target 2 level, which is also another POC. So we came below, bearish retest, kind of bear pennanted out. Bearish consolidation here before breaking down, bearish retest right down to the POC. ETH showing something very similar where you break that point of control, grab our trend line here, not quite as clear of a, not quite as, accurate of a bearish pennant. But nonetheless, we are doing something somewhat similar here where we break that POC, start consolidating, and then get that bearish rejection down to that value area low. So again, if we get rejected here in a hard, if we stay below this POC, I will remain expecting this value area low. If we pop over the POC, then we'll have to see if we can make it back up to the value area high. But right now, feeling like we could potentially get a little bit of a rejection here as that 15-minute VWAP crosses down towards that 0 line. And then again, on Bitcoin, your VWAP is about to print a green dot on the 4 hour, whereas Ethereum did Ethereum printed this a while ago, right? And the VWAP is already above that 0 line. So, I would say just because of the way the money flow looks, I mean, money flow on the 4 hour is bearish looking. 2 hour crossover into the red, generally bearish. Your 8 hours getting down there as well. So this is showing that money is leaving the asset, guys. Money is coming out of the asset. So this is why it's making me feel bearish. So 739 people in here, guys. I think we're probably going to hit 600 likes pretty easily. I know you guys will get us there. 10 spins on that wheel for 600 likes and 2 chances for a giveaway on each spin. So every 100 likes, you guys get a spin on that wheel. So smash up that like button if you like puppies or puffy puppies, as I think Jonathan Schaefer said that, or someone said it. Jacko says the bottom's never in, so bottoms up. Salud, Jacko24, or Jacko24. Shout out to you, brother. Bottoms up. Oh, God, I love fresh water straight out of the spring, baby. Let's go. Bullish W on ETH. Last time it brought us up a lot with a much smaller one. Bullish W. Where is the bullish W? Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Not saying it's not there. I just don't know exactly what time frame you're looking at. If you let me know and I see it, I will definitely check it out. Lane Hughes said, if I had to pick between Lux Algo or Market Cipher, what would you pick? If you could only use one, is the money flow worth it as the momentum waves are the RSI? I know they are better. Lane's out there asking the hard questions. Shout out to Lane. These are the questions that need to be asked. I don't know if I could pick one, brother. I could not. Lux Algo, if you guys don't know, if you guys don't know, Market Cipher is, Market Cipher A gives us these signals on top of the candles. This is a big part of my analysis, as well as Market Cipher B. But also, Lux Algo is an indicator that I've been using every single day as well. I will say this. I don't know if I could pick one or the other because I use both of them every single day. I found Market Cipher first, so I've survived only on Market Cipher for a very long time. But now that I use both, I don't know if I could pick one. Like if I found Lux Algo first, I could have probably survived on Lux Algo alone. But now that I use them together, they do a perfect dance, right? Like I am able to perfectly confirm Lux Algo signals with Market Cipher, and I'm able to do vice versa, right? The one thing that I will say, if from a consumer standpoint, and I'm sure, this could probably change in the future, Lux Algo, this doesn't have to do with the indicator, but if you're a beginner and you're looking to, if you're looking to, try an indicator out and you don't have a lot of money to start off with, I maybe would push you towards Lux Algo just because of all their amazing payment options. You can do a monthly subscription, a yearly subscription, a lifetime subscription, and I think a quarterly potentially. And they also do a money back guarantee. Maybe Market Cipher does that as well. I'm not 100% sure. But I would say Lux Algo just does have a few more payment options. Doesn't make it a better indicator. But again, if you're just starting out and you wanted to try to test out Lux Algo with the chance of getting your money back after 30 days, that's a good option. So take that for what it's worth. But yeah, if you guys want to sign up for Market Cipher or Lux Algo, you could check the links in the description down below. We worked out some really good deals for you guys. Tony D really worked out some really good deals with you with Market Cipher, and Sean from Lux Algo. Shout out to Tony D. But yeah, so that's what I would say on that note. I don't think I could pick one. As far as the indicators go, I love them both dearly, and that would be like trying to pick a favorite child. But there you go. Hopefully that helps out. Let's see. Let's see. Matt S asks, how do you determine the ideal look back when setting the fixed range volume profile 4-hour time frame? Matt, I will try to dive right into that in a minute here. I'll try to touch on that. I want to cover a couple of other things. But I do have a bunch of volume profile videos on the channel that will show you the exact settings that I use and how I use the volume profiles. There's also, we're also recording new ones and updated ones with even more information. So stay tuned for those. So let's continue here on Ethereum. I'm just going to turn this stuff off to clean things up. So I would say with the money flow on the daily, 4 hour, 2 hour money flow crossover into the red, this has got me feeling a little more bearish. We could potentially reject off of this level and come visit the value area low until we flip this point of control into support. Those are my thoughts on Ethereum. And again, you want to remember that we do have the merge coming up in about 8 or 9 hours. So potentially that could make price move a little funky. So just keep that in mind, and there you go. We're starting to push past that point of control coming. Oh, baby, there it is. Pushing through. Doesn't mean that we're going to stay up there, but we'll have to watch it. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll probably get, we'll probably know what's going to happen by the end of the stream. I will keep taking a look at that. But now that we've looked at ETH, you guys have those levels. Again, if you want to keep an eye, if you want to keep an eye on my chart and look at the levels that I am watching, I'll go ahead and copy, and I'm going to go ahead and give you guys access to this 1 hour chart in chat. I'm just going to go ahead and give it away in chat right here. Bada boom. Go ahead and click that link. Hopefully it works, and you guys can see all the levels that I'm watching. Did get a perfect rejection right off that local golden pocket, baby. But with that being said, guys, Shiba Inu is still a teen. Shiba Inu is hot. Oh, boy. As you guys know, I don't typically invest in Shiba Inu or meme coins, but doesn't mean you can't make money with it. What do I think about Ethereum Classic in all this mix? Jonathan Gonzalez, thank you for the chat. How do I feel about ETC in the mix? I assume you mean with the ETH merge. I don't know if I really have a strong opinion either way. So yeah, I'm sorry. I wish I can give you more. Volume is low, seems trappy. Could be, guys. Could be. Hope you're all on the green. Let's go, Curtis Neal. But, guys, I do want to go ahead and check in on the DXY as well as the SPY because, as you guys know, we like to keep an eye on these other things other than just the crypto charts that can help us predict where the price is going to go. Now, if you guys were watching me on Rice's YouTube channel, my channel here moved. So this might not be perfectly drawn. I'll have to fix it, but I'm not going to do it on stream here. I don't want to waste time. However, I do want to show you guys, we did talk about this the other day. We did have a bullish divergence here on the 1 hour time frame. We were looking, we were coming down to the bottom of this, this whole thing moved, which is really, really annoying. I think it was right here. Or maybe, I think maybe here. I wish I knew where I had it originally. I don't want to spend too much time fixing it, but we were approaching the bottom of this channel where everybody was starting to feel, oh my God, the DXY is dumping. Bitcoin's going to pump. Bitcoin's going to pump. But we on this channel were looking at the DXY coming back to the bottom of this channel. And I was telling you guys, be careful because we could potentially find support at the bottom of this channel as we have in the past, right? This is a pretty clear channel, right? You come up to the top. I know it's not drawn perfectly, but you come up to the top, you find your resistance, you come back down to the bottom, you find support, you come back up, you come back down, you go to the top, you come back to the bottom, you find support, you come up, you come back down, find support, you come up, and so on and so forth. But the whole thing here, the whole idea here is we were down here, people were saying the DXY is dumping, Bitcoin's about to rip, and we were saying, watch out, we could get support because we're at the bottom of this channel, and then you could see you have a low and a lower low and a lower low on your price. You had a high and a higher high on your momentum waves, putting in that bullish divergence, and boom, you come up. And I know a lot of people always say you can't have divergences on an index, but I said this on the morning stream, I think, or maybe it was on the Rice's channel. This is when the divergences stop playing out, then I will stop looking at them, right? I saw this divergence and it played out, right? And until they stop playing out, then I'll stop looking at them. I get what you're saying, but they play out. So I'll keep looking at them as long as it worked. Crypto Run, shout out to you. Much love, Frankie. Jimmy Two Shoes, Jimmy Void with the Bronx Bitcoin Bulls says, coffee time, Frankie. Jimmy Void, XRP, Bronx Bulls. Bronx Bitcoin Bulls, I'm buying you a coffee, pal. Let's go. Shout out to Jimmy Two Shoes. We don't got the black coffee today, but I do have the Aztecian Cactus Moss Water. Let's go. Shout out to you, Jimmy. I love you, brother. But let's go ahead. Someone said ETH pumping hard. Sometimes we get trolled. Oh, but we're not getting trolled today, baby. There you go. Breaking the POC, guys. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for right here. So this is, right, of course, the second we go to the DXY off of ETH, that's when we get the breakthrough or the breakout. But yeah, if we can pop up here, again, if we can pop up here, flip this to support, I would expect to come up to this value area high. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. I said we might get it to happen on the stream. I didn't know it was going to happen 30 seconds later. But yeah, let's go. What's up, Cliff Park? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here, brother. I do appreciate you. Okay, so coming back to that DXY, right? So we did find that support. We got the bullish divergence, came up, and now we are flipping. Now we are flipping this level into support at about 109.29. Looking for a potential move back up to this 110 area for a potential rejection. And then, yeah, so just generally not the best sign that we were able to rip right back up. We came all the way down and then snapped right back up and held support perfectly right here. So not the best look for the DXY as far as crypto goes. Yeah, very interesting stuff here on the DXY. Again, feeling a little bit bearish that we were able to snap right back up and hold this support to the dollar. Gala Gang, let's go. Shout out, gotta drink sugar-free Red Bull. It's so much better. Bud Lightyear. I do agree with you. But I don't drink Red Bull anymore. I used to. But now I only drink all natural water, sparkling water. It has to be straight out of the spring like this. And they put it in cans because it's healthier out of the can. So I don't drink that Red Bull stuff anymore. Anyway, shout out to you, brother. Okay, so I do want to check in on the SPY real quick, guys. As you know, has taken a bit of a tumble here. So we did come up and tested our strong level of resistance right here at about 412. We were looking for that rejection. We came right down to this level at about 390 where we expected some support. And now we are just sitting there, kind of not getting that big bounce just yet. But this is, generally I would like to hold this box, right? If we can't hold this purple box, I would be expecting some lower levels on the SPY. Now, I do want to pull up that VPVR right here and try to find some levels here, right? You do have a bit of support underneath us. You do have, I would say, this level right here, which is a value area low. If we break through this purple box, likely would find some support here before potentially, moving back to the upside. But generally, this was a big old dumpski. So that is not looking that great. But let's go ahead and look at Market Cipher B. You're getting that red dot on your momentum waves on the daily time frame. Generally bearish. We'll see if it could push us past this support. But yeah, money flow kind of coming up somewhat. Or I guess kind of coming down. We're making a higher low here, so that would be generally more bearish. I want to take a look at the weekly time frame. Maybe turn on Market Cipher A and see what we do have a short signal right here. Printing on the SPY. The last red X or short signal we got on Market Cipher B did bring us down, and then that blood diamond brought us down a lot, and now we're getting another short signal. Are we going to get another leg down here to potentially revisit this level at about 358? We'll have to see, but money flow on the weekly getting eerily close to that zero line. Oh, getting that crossover into the red, guys. Generally bearish on this. Taking a look at that 6-day, also getting a short signal on the 6-day. Your 5-day, confirmed 4-day, things. I mean, this is looking a little more bearish in my opinion. But yeah, looking to hold that level at about 390. Is it 390? Yeah, at about 390. Looking to hold this level. If we lose it, hopefully it doesn't start a cascading effect down to about 358. ETH is still pumping. Here we go. Oh, baby, there she goes. Oh, no, not too much more. But what do we got? We're at an hour already, guys. Time flies when you're doing TA with the boys and the girls and the puppies. But yeah, guys, I'm late to class. Juan, I'm going to need to speak to you after class. I'm going to give you a free NFT. I'm just kidding. I shouldn't have said that because now I feel like I owe you an NFT. But I meant I'm kidding that I'm not going to, you're not in trouble. Don't worry. I'm just kidding, brother. Hey, Frankie, what is your take on Terra Classic? I don't touch Terra Classic with a 10-foot pole. It doesn't mean you can't make money with it. I just stay far, far away from it. We could take a look at it real quick. And if you guys have, no, PT123 says when the SPY is bearish, is Bitcoin bullish? No, typically Bitcoin does follow the SPY. So if the SPY is falling, typically Bitcoin is following, and vice versa. So they move with each other. The DXY moves opposite of Bitcoin. That might be what you're thinking of. Okay, thank you for that, Rob. Short squeeze on ETH potentially could be right. But yeah, let me know. Juan says your knowledge of more than enough, Frank. I think, yeah. Shout out to you, brother. I think he's saying with the NFT, he's saying your knowledge is more than enough. I appreciate that, Juan. Thank you for being here, bro. I love you. Terra is the new safe moon. Don't be an idiot. Shout out to Lane. I lost 50% of my portfolio with Luna and Loon C. Be careful. Yes, be very careful, guys. I would never recommend somebody buy Luna. I can't tell you what to buy or what not to buy. I can make recommendations of what I'm buying, but I would never recommend. If my family members came up to me and said, "What should I buy?" I would never in a million years tell them Terra or Terra Classic or Luna, whatever it is. I would never point them towards that. So just understand if you invest in it, I'm not saying you can't make money with it, but just understand that's a very risky play. You could totally make money. Who knows? Maybe the thing will go crazy. I'm not saying it can't. I'm just saying understand you're taking on a lot of risk by investing in it. That's all. But hey, sometimes the higher the risk, the higher the reward. That's why it's all about the risk management, baby. Let's go. Let's see. Sold all my ETH, not falling for this quick pump and dump. Let's go, Greg. Let's see. There you go, PT. I got you, brother. PT123. Gala's about to go stupid. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's go. Dusto says, have you used ExoCharts or Coinalyze? Yes, I have. I don't use it too often, but we're probably going to... we're probably going to start looking more into that stuff. We're gonna look more into that stuff. I'm gonna show it more on the stream and stuff here in the near future. So yeah. Okay. Ethereum will pump to liquidate shorters. Yeah, it could be. Does anyone know where Do Kwon is? He's in cuffs. If you guys watch the morning stream, he does have a warrant out for his arrest. We've got 795 people in here, guys. Smash that like button. Going for 600 likes. Can we hit it? If we hit 600 likes, I'm giving you 10 spins on that wheel. And those wheel spins get you those free NFTs. They get you the free hats. They get you the Ledger Nano S's and the Ledger Nano X's. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of these altcoins, guys. Take a look at Gala. Boom. Gala Binance. About to go crazy, they say. They say it's about to go crazy. All right, let's take a look here. Blood Diamond on the daily. Yikes. Confirmed. Confirmed 2 days ago. But you're coming down to that value area low. When looking at this volume profile, we have bearishly retested that point of control. Now we are coming down to that value area low, and a lot of times people like to get super, super bearish at this point, right? Doesn't mean we can't break through the value area low. However, this is where I would be looking for longs. I do not short support. If I were to short, Jokero, I got you, brother. We'll take a look at Rose right after this. Nano S Plus, let's go, French Toaster. Did he say Gala? Oh, no, are you trying to say Gala? I don't say Gala, it's Gala. It's definitely Gala, right? Let me know if you say Gala or Gala in the chat. I say Gala for sure. How do I win a hard wallet? Mike Hooker, we do giveaways every single Friday. You got to be in the stream to find out how to win them. But we do give away all different kinds of stuff. We do give away NFTs. We do give away Ledger Nano S's, Ledger Nano X's. Sometimes we give away hats. Sometimes we give away T-shirts. We've given away two Bitcoin Miami 2022 tickets. Those are like over $1,000 each. So we do give away random stuff. You guys are crazy in chat. But yeah. Are you bullish or bearish on ETH? in general, bullish for sure. Definitely bullish on Ethereum long term. But continuing here on Gala. But yeah, we do all types of giveaways. We give away different stuff all the time. But yeah, we do it every Friday. So here you go. Blood Diamond coming down to that value area high. I would be looking for some support on this level for a potential revisit of that point of control. But your daily does have that confirmed red dot with money flow kind of coming out here. Looking at the 16-hour, let's see here. Your 16-hour money flow in the red, your 12-hour. I got to get this out of bugging the heck out of me. 12-hour. Taking a look at the 12-hour money flow in the red. 8-hour, looking to print that green dot here pretty soon. Your 6-hour looking for a green dot. 5-hour green dot confirmed, as I said. Going to zoom out here, get that volume profile back. So yeah, looking to print, like you could see here, that this 5-hour green dot right here basically marked the end of this dump for to find some support on that value area low before that big move up. Right here, you get that double green dot, basically marking the bottom right here before you got a big bounce off that value area low. And then you got a green dot here on the 5-hour before you got this move. And now you're printing another double green dot as you're coming down to that value area low. Money flow coming back up there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Make it a little bigger. Coming out with the money flow. Now it's coming back in. So a little mixed signal there on the 5-hour. But again, that double green dot confirmed would make me think, every other double green dot, I guess except for this one, they do typically give you a move to the upside of some form or fashion. Right here, you get the big move, double green dot, big move. Double green dot. Didn't happen very quickly, but you did get the move up. Double green dot right here. You did get that move up. So, it doesn't mean you're 100% going to get that move, but again, you're at that key level of support with the double green dot. Money flow coming back in. Your 4-hour. Come on. Your 4-hour. Confirmed double green dot, money flow crossed over into the red, but your VWAP is above that 0 line. Your 2-hour, I'm going to go absolutely ballistic. Thank God. Okay, now that'll stop. Okay, 3-hour, nothing really to deduce from there. Back in the green. You do have a confirmed green dot on your 2-hour, money flow in the red. So I'll be honest, guys, money flow is making me not feel that good. You have money flow coming out on all these time frames. Yeah, yellow X confirmed on your 90-minute. I'll tell you this. I think you might move. You might actually go a little bit. You might go sideways a little bit here. You could just kind of bing bong around right here. You might just kind of bing bong, just kind of range sideways a little bit until it gets a little more decisive for that move up. But nothing really screaming pump or dump. Your lower time frames are crossing over into the green. So money flow in the lower time frames are coming up. 30-minute looking to cross over into that green, right? Very close. Looking at these higher time frames. Yeah, I think you might go sideways before we actually get a little move to the upside, but you are at very major support here. So, for you to break these lows, you'd have to be, these are some major lows that you have to break. So if you break this, you're basically, we have not been below these levels since back here, which was, basically when Gala was created, potentially. I think it's a pretty new coin, not, 2021, relatively new, but these are very strong lows. We've held these lows every single time that we've come down to test them. Turning on that VPVR, I'm just going to take a look at the entire asset here. I guess we'll have to zoom in at least a little bit here. But yeah. So, not really much, I doubt that we're going to, I don't think we're going to lose this anytime soon. It is likely that we would hold these levels. And if we do lose these levels, it could get apocalyptic very, very quickly. Okay, moving on. Let's see our next levels. Let's see. Rose. Yes, let's check out Rose for Joker. Oh, I believe that's who wanted to see it. Shout out to you, brother. Let's see. KuCoin, Oasis Network. Let's get it. 748 people still in here, guys, going for that 600 likes. Smash that like button if you guys want free stuff. We're literally giving it all away. If you want to see Frankie Candles go poor, who doesn't want to watch a YouTuber lose it all? smash that like button, and I'll have no choice but to give all of my money away to you guys. Trying to use reverse psychology there. I'm just kidding, guys. Anyone can learn how to trade, but only a few teach it for free, so smash those likes. It's the least you can do for Frankie and his channel, and the best thing is, it's free, so smash it. No excuses. Yeah, guys, it's free, baby. It's free. Let's go. Yeah, guys, also, if we want to grow this YouTube channel and just crypto in general, if we want to adopt new people into crypto, we'll have to entice them with the meme coins. Look at the cute dog. Look at Shiba Inu. It's only 0.001 cents. It's going to $1, and then we'll coax them in, right? So smash that like button, kick us into that YouTube algorithm, and grow the Candle Mafia into an unstoppable force. Taking a look at rows here, guys. I'm actually going to take these levels. I'm going to take these levels right here. They're pretty clean. Value area high right here. Volume profile. Please, for the love of God, somebody clip it. I'm gonna spit that VPVR sauce on you guys. Here you go. Volume profile. This gives you these 3 levels. I just drew these levels, but I just copied the levels that were automatically put there for me. We have a blue line here, value area high. White line here, point of control. Blue line here, value area low. What this tool does is give you 3 key levels to use to trade with, right? It's basically a cheat code to trading. So now you have an idea of where all the volume is traded, and you can try to figure out where price is likely to head next. And I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that right now. So looking at rows on the 6 hour, money flow is coming back out. It's in the red. You are about to print that green dot, though, on the 6 hour. However, some things we can gather from this volume profile is that we're below the point of control. This is showing us that bears are currently in control. So even if we get a move to the upside, we need to watch out for the bearish rejection to revisit the value area low, because when you're below the POC, it's likely that you come back down to visit the range lows, which are right here at about 4.5 cents. So until we break up, just like ETH, until we break above this point of control and flip it to support, I am expecting to come down and potentially revisit the value area low. Now, when we're looking at the volume here, you can see where current price is, which is, current price is sitting right on this level. If we lose this level, we have a little bit of volume. We have a little bit of volume about right here, right? And you can see we basically wicked down to that level. And then right below that, we do have, a little bit of volume right there. So here are some levels on the way to that value area high. Because we're below this POC, I am expecting to come down to the value area high, but you guys know price action's messy. So it's likely that we'll get kind of caught up and kind of stick around and kind of range. And then eventually we are likely to come down to that level. But here are some levels to watch to the downside on our way to the value area low, if that is where we're going to go. And we're going to do some more analysis to try to figure out which way we're leaning. Are we going to come down, or are we going to break that POC and come up? We'll figure that out in just a second. But those levels on the way down to that value area low are going to be about 5.5 cents, about 0.052 cents, and then that value area low at about 4.5 cents. So those are some levels you can watch on the way to the value area low if the bearish momentum continues. And now moving on to different time frames here. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Money flow crossover on the 4 hour into the red, generally bearish. Yellow X confirmed on the 2 hour, generally bearish, right? Money flow crossover into the red as well has got me feeling pretty bearish. Looking at the 30-minute VWAP on the way to the downside. So yeah, I would, just based off the money flow, you could get some bounces here and there. However, I am watching this point of control. The most important level to watch right here is at about 6 cents even. If we can flip 6 cents into support, then we could be on our way to the value area high at about 6.5 cents. But again, if we lose it, looking to revisit that value area low at about 46 cents. And now you have the levels in between that you're likely to get stuck on the way down. But generally, looking at the daily, you do have that blood diamond confirmed. Does have me feeling a little more bearish on rows here in the short term, especially with the money flow crossovers on those other hourly time frames. All right, let's see. Let's see. The link says expired. Oh no, our Discord link always says expired for some reason. I've tried to fix it a million times. But it always winds up just getting expired. I don't know why. Feels like Christmas. Let's go, Crypto Redbot. Let's see. Forever Young says, do you have any shorts open on anything recently? Yes, I was. I'll pull. So on Bitcoin, this is frustrating. I don't even really want to talk about this. I'm just kidding. It's not really that serious. But this is. I get pissed off. Listen. I get upset more over the principle of things rather than the actual effects of them. So this was a very nice thing. This is a very nice call that we saw coming from a mile away. You have big bearish divergence on the 4-hour for Bitcoin, just giant higher highs with a massive bearish divergence here as you come up to this local golden pocket, as well as a value area high. And on top of that, you actually did have a spider line here as well. If I turn them on, you'll see that pretty quickly. Where are they? Right here. And then it's a log. So you have spider line, value area high, and a local golden pocket, plethora of resistance, and you have this beautiful 4-hour bearish divergence. I shorted this. I just shorted it a little too soon. I shorted it. This is why you don't front run stuff. I shorted it here. I rode this 2-hour candle down into profit. I took money off the table, moved my stop loss to my entry, and then it came up, stopped me out. I think this was in the middle of the night. It came up and stopped me out in profit in the middle of the night, and then it just absolutely dumped. So I think I closed it for I think it was 7%. It was very small, but I got stopped out in profit, and then it absolutely just poured. So that was I guess this was on the 13th. So this was yesterday. So yeah. That was the last short that I was in. No trades today. Today was absolutely insane for me. I had a lot of stuff going on between all the streams I had to do and then this show. But yeah, so that was my last trade. It was a beautiful call because I was able to call it for everybody else. I just hopped in too early and got stopped out in profit. So, it was a gain. It just wasn't, it was a gain, but I wound up getting, I had leverage, obviously. So it was a 1.5% move. But I think I had 5x leverage. So, anyone who caught this actual move and didn't get stopped out might have had their stop loss a little higher, would have got that nice 13% move. Would have been an absolutely savage gain. That's the same place I jumped in. Cryptid Bees, shout out to you. Did you get stopped out, or were you able to dodge that little stop hunt here? You come down, oh my God, the bearish divergence is going to play out. Oh my God. And then whoop, stop everyone out and then get the real move. That's why, sometimes it's worth it to give yourself a little extra room on those stop losses. Let's see. I only come in for the calf cam. Not upset, just disappointed. Shout out to Ad Barlett. Apologize. We're going to bring back the calf cam probably on Friday, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so moving on here, guys. Let's go ahead and check. I will say this. I'm probably going to hop off just a little bit earlier today because with all the streams I did today, we didn't have a lot of time to get working on the studio, so I'm probably going to hop off here at about an hour and a half just so we could try to get a little bit of a head start on here because we were supposed to do a lot of work in the studio today, and it absolutely didn't do any of it because I did the morning show and, again, was on Rice's channel right after that. So going to hop off a little early. However, guys, if the mods can drop Rice's YouTube channel in the chat so you guys can go check out that interview that I did with him. You guys can go check that out. And also give Rice a follow and drop a like on that video and definitely subscribe to his channel. He's got really, really, really cool information over there. Shout out to Rice. But let's go ahead and check out a few more of these alts before we hop off here. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Let's check out Terra Classic here. Yeah. Here we go. There you go. Coming down to this local golden pocket. Barely holding on there. Look at that. Fell through, came back up, closed above, closed below. Now we're back in, holding on for dear life with a nasty, nasty bullish divergence. I hesitate to even say that because I don't want anyone to FOMO, into a long on this garbage coin. I'm just kidding, guys. I mean, truthfully, it is a garbage coin. Hey, Noodle says, someone say calf cam. We're gonna make a whole jingle. Like it's gonna be like a whole jingle for the calf cam. We'll play a little song and then we'll cut to the calves. But here is the sad part, guys. I woke up the next day because we had the we had the calf cam on and I was flexing the calves. We were doing some calf raises. Guys, I woke up the next day and my calves were sore. That'll teach you. That'll let you know that'll let you know how long it's been since I've been in the gym, guys. Used to go to the gym every single day, and I have not been to the gym legitimately in about a year, which feels like garbage. But once we get this new studio set up, hopefully I'll be able to work out a lot more and get those calves juice for you guys. Divergences mean absolutely nothing on Luna as far as I can tell. Absolutely, and I will shout out to Connor Anderson. Thank you for saying that because. I was bringing up on the morning stream, I think a couple days ago, I was just saying, like, on coins like this, TA's not typically respected that much on these coins. You could see massive bearish divergence here. You have a massive higher highs, your massive, you have your lower lows in here, lower low here. Definitely a bearish divergence. You just kind of came down a little bit and just ripped right back up. And then this one was even worse, right? Massive bearish divergence. I'll just move this over like this. Boom, 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 boom. It just ripped right through. So coins like this, you want to be careful. They don't respect TA as much as some of the other stuff. So thank you for pointing that out because that is important to note. But you are holding this local golden pocket. I would say if you lose this, probably going to come down to this next fib level, which is going to be at 0.0002. Maybe it's 4 zeros. I can't really see. I think it's 3. But yeah, watch that fib level. If you lose that, you got another level down here at 0.00019. So there's some levels to watch. Money flow in the red on the 4-hour. Your daily has the money flow coming out. That's looking more bearish in my opinion. 4-hour money flow in the red. 2-hour money flow in the red. Kind of starting to come back up here. Again, bullish divergence here. Same deal. Bullish divergence. Boom. You are getting a little bounce off that golden pocket. That is the one thing that gives this bullish divergence. Again, take it with a grain of salt. Basically a meme coin at this point, so might not respect the TA, but you are coming down to a key level with the bullish divergence on the 2-hour and the 4-hour as you're at that key level. So, if it's going to decide to respect the TA, likely we get a bounce up here. Just because of those bullish divergences. But money flow coming out generally. So, I mean, I'm generally bearish on this thing. I don't touch these with a 10-foot poles. I'm kind of biased, but there you go. There's the technicals. Bullish divergences at key support. Likely to get a bounce here if it's going to respect the TA. But again, be very, very careful with Terra, guys. Okay, let's go ahead and check a couple more here. Let's see. Yeah, Luna, on the other hand. Take a look. Yeah, Luna. Yeah. Guys, I don't know. I don't touch this stuff. It frustrates me that this is the stuff. Luna's the new meme coin. Like, why? This is a failed project. This dumped the entire crypto market. This was a bad actor in the space that dumped the entire market. Why are people going to put this on a pedestal and make it a meme coin? Why? Don't do it. Please. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not really kidding, but yeah, it's crazy. It's like, this made everybody lose money and dumped the entire crypto market. Let's make it a meme coin and everybody buy it. There's crypto for you guys. Let's see. Shout out to the bullish CEO. Says, what are you bullish on? If we're talking long-term, bullish on XRP, bullish on Ethereum. I've been bullish. Bullish on Ethereum, bullish on Cardano, bullish on Matic, bullish on Rose, bullish on Near, bullish on HBAR. I'm bullish on a lot of stuff. And again, guys, going to be next videos I'm probably going to be recording is going to be, I'm going to make a bunch of these probably, but it's probably going to be top 3 altcoins I'm investing in the bear market. That I'm investing in, not that you should invest in, that I'm investing in, because I know people like to know that. So we'll just do nice little videos. Probably won't even, maybe we'll look at the charts briefly, but I'm just going to kind of talk about the projects, why I'm buying them, and then we'll touch on the charts. And hey, this is probably a pretty good buy because we're down, X% from the all-time highs. Might be a good time to pick some up. So if you guys want to see those videos, let me know in the chat. Top altcoins I'm accumulating. Maybe we'll do like top 3 large caps, top 3 medium caps, top 3 low caps, and then we'll just kind of make multiple videos like that, kind of just showing you guys projects that I'm looking at and kind of my show you guys my strategy to DCA into these projects over this bear market. Let's do an ETH merge community stream tonight. Hey, let's go. Ant Art NFT bullish in life. Bullish on life, Frankie. Let's go. Shout out to Ant Art NFTs. If you guys are interested, go to the Discord, go to the pinned comments on the off-topic channel, I believe. You could check out Ant Art's NFTs. NFT of Frankie Candles without a hat. Super, super cool. Shout out to them. I'm not affiliated. I don't get paid at all. I just think it's cool that someone made an NFT of me. So I show it to you guys if you guys are interested. Let's go ahead and check. We'll check. What do we got? About an hour and a half now. Let's check one more. Take a quick look at ADA. Taking a quick look at ADA. Let's see. Looking at the daily. Money flow coming out, generally looking the same as a lot of other things. Money flow crossover on the 12-hour and the 16-hour, generally looking bearish. 6-hour money flow coming out. 5-hour money flow coming out. 4-hour money flow crossover into the red. Let's see. Let's look at the weekly. What's ADA on the weekly looking? Sometimes ADA gets these super bearish signals that don't really play out very well. Printing this is looking very similar to Bitcoin. Green dots on the higher. 4-day red dot, but your 6-day and 5-day are printing green dots. These green dots might get swallowed up, guys. These green dots look like these VWAPs are going to flop over and just roll over and print a red dot here. Looking pretty bearish, actually, in my opinion. 16 and 12-hour money flow coming out, 8-hour money flow coming out. Your 2-hour money flow crossover into the red, back into the green, and then back into the red. I would say generally more bearish in the short term here. You're coming up to resistance at about 48 cents. Money flow coming out on multiple time frames. Your lower time frames coming towards that zero line with the money flow. 4 hours starting to roll over here. Yeah, I think you will get some form of a correction or a rejection off of this level at about 48 cents. Immediately underneath you do have that 46 cent level. And this, this purple box right here, you probably will find some support on, but generally feeling pretty bearish, looking at Cardano here on Market Cipher B. But generally, nothing has really happened that too exciting with Cardano here. Just kind of just sideways, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. So just nothing too exciting happening here on ADA, but I would probably lean a little more bearish here as look at that 4-hour money flow just completely curving down, not looking too good. And your VWAP, you got the green dot, got a little bounce, and now your VWAP is looking to roll back over to the downside. So let's go ahead and I'll do Lane Hughes. Let's check out PYR. I'm going to go through these super quick, guys. Not going to go super in depth. Just because I do want to hop off a little bit early tonight. Red dot printing on the daily, looking similar to Bitcoin. Your 16-hour, let's look at the 6-day, probably printing the green dot. Yeah, this one's looking pretty similar to, see, this green dot immediately invalidated right here. Looks like these, and look, this VWAP as well, curving right back over. These green dots on those higher daily time frames. Again, we have these on Bitcoin as well. Maybe we're just going to see these green dots roll over or disappear. It's kind of got me feeling bearish, I'll be honest. But let's go back to PYR. Go to the KuCoin chart. Bada bing. So yeah, looking the same as Bitcoin as far as Market Cipher B goes. Printing that green dot here on the 4-hour. Looking at those lower time frames. Looking for the money flow crossovers. Yikes. Came into the green, back into the red. 12-minute, came up to the zero line, rejected. Money flow coming back out. 15-minute, kind of coming up there. This is what I would look here. This is what I would look at here. You're printing the 4-hour green dot. I would look for this, right? You come up, flip the golden pocket to support. If you could get this money flow crossover into the green on the 15-minute while that green dot is printing on the 4-hour and you hold support on this golden pocket, I do think you could potentially come up and test this level here at about $3.68. Moving on. Do want to go through these pretty quickly, guys, because I don't want to leave all of these unlooked at. Brise, I saw a lot of people wanting to see Brise. We'll take a look at this. Looking at the 6-day. no information. 5-day, no information. Going to come down to the lower time frames. There's newer coin. So, yeah, starting, holding that support on that purple box that we drew, God knows how long ago. Couldn't tell you. But no, it couldn't be back here. Oh, yeah, no, it's definitely back here. Yeah, we have not looked at this in a very long time. But, yeah, holding the bottom of that box almost to the dollar there, guys, could potentially put in a pretty nice bullish divergence here. Whether you want to pull it from there or there, you have your higher lows as your price is coming down. This is a bullish divergence. As you're coming to the support, potentially could get a bounce up here for Bryce. Could potentially get this move up. Just based off of that bullish divergence, which is not even printing yet. You would want that green dot on the momentum wave to confirm before making any decisions based off of that. But money flow is coming out, so that's generally bearish. 2 hour. Come on, Market Cypher B. You could do it. There we go. Double green dot here on the 2 hour. So another reason coming down to support, double green dot. Let's go ahead and turn on our VPVR. Bada boom, bada bing. Boom. Okay. So, yeah, if you break this level, guys, if we lose this level of support, I want you guys to notice big gap in volume here. Just not really much below us until all the way down here. So if you lose this level, could be a pretty quick move. I'll draw this as a range. Could be a pretty quick pretty quick move down to this purple box coming in at, I'm not even going to attempt to say that number. It's 0.11D06. Would be a very quick move down there before getting another very quick move down to this level. So you can see we do have a nice little goose egg right here, a nice little gap right here. So you could see last time we broke this level right here, boom, you shot up here and went straight up to this level, right? So would be likely that if we break this level, would be a quick move down to here and then a potential quick move down to here. So there you go on Bryce. There you go. Let's see, and I will check out one more. Let's check out Raven. I saw a bunch of requests for Raven coin, and I know a lot of people are talking about it right now. Shout out to Nick Demondi. Nick Demondi, I don't think you watch my streams all the time, but shout out to you, brother. I know you love yourself some Raven coin. This can't be. This is. Hang on. Let's find a older. Let's look at the Binance. There we go. I was gonna say, no, there's more history than that. Okay, look at that. Beautiful gap. Checking out the daily. There you go. Coming up to a decent value area high here. If we break this value area high, I would expect to come up to this level here at about 9.5 cents. You do have a tiny little spike in volume there. Probably going to be a pretty quick ride. As you can see, you do have a decent gap in volume. I don't even really have much volume here at this level. I don't know how much that's going to hold for you. But if we flip up here, it could be a quick move up to this level at about 9.5 cents. If we get rejected here, could be coming down to that 5.5 cent level, and potentially if you lose the 5.5 cent level, would be very likely to come back down to test that point of control, which is currently coming in at 0.37 cents. So I know that was super quick and dirty, guys, but I haven't really been showing the alts that much love. We've kind of been just showing, we haven't been showing them too much. So I did just want to kind of run through, at least get a chunk of them done here. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and spin our wheel of pain. Guys, I literally just searched Wheel of Pain. It's not called the Wheel of Pain, actually. So here we go. Let's go ahead and spin this dang wheel. Get rid of these ads, these spammy ads. I feel like I'm back in the 90s on dial-up with these ads. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Kadeena's the GOAT. Nomad with a guitar. We will check. Kadena tomorrow. You have my word. If you hop in here and request it, we will look. Can't get to all of them. We'd be here all night, so I just kind of pick the ones that I didn't do yesterday and try to rotate them in and out so everyone gets their coins done. Shout out to MTC. I do appreciate that $5 super chat. It says tasty sauce today. Learning more and more each day. Thank you. That means a lot, MTC. The super chat means a lot, but what you said means even more because I do like to I do like to know if I'm able to help you guys out on these streams. I hope you guys learned something. And now I hope you guys win something. So close to 600 likes, guys. So close there. I need like 17 more likes to get to 600. If we get to 600 likes before we finish spinning this wheel, I will add, we will do 10 spins. But right now, it stands as 5. So if we get to 6 before we're done spinning, we'll make it 10. Spin number 1. Let's go. Oh, baby. Oh, God, it's so sad that my abs hurt when I do these streams because I'm talking so much that I'm like slightly flexing my abs as I talk because I'm talking very loud, and my abs hurt. That's pathetic, guys. That's absolutely pathetic. Let's see. Where's my merge, dude? I believe the merge is... let's see. The ETH merge is 7 hours and 2 minutes away, guys. So there you go. Luna 2 is a crazy witch. Let's ride. Bing bong. Let's go. Shout out to Dave Digital. I do appreciate you for showing love in the chat, my man. Robert says Frank's the best. Shout out to you, Robert. You're the best. I'm just a guy on camera. You guys are literally this YouTube channel. I have way less to do with this YouTube channel than you guys do. You guys are Frankie Candle's YouTube channel. I'm just the guy on camera. Hey, there we go. 600 likes. Let's get it, baby. You guys are getting those 10 spins on the wheel. Let's get it. Also, guys, like I said, bear with us as we build this new studio. I have to get the studio done. We are still doing our 25,000 subscriber giveaway. It's going to be a special one, but we are very, very swamped right now with the new studio, and Ben has been gone for 2 weeks, so we fell a little bit behind on getting that organized, but we have not forgotten. We are totally doing it. We're going to do a special giveaway because we hit 25,000 subscribers as a thank you to you guys, the best community on YouTube. So we're going to give away something special. We're going to run a poll in the Discord. Okay, you know what? I'm pissed. Did we get any giveaways yet? Okay, guys, this is going down in the books, right? I'm going to tweak the wheel just a little bit, just to put it a little bit more in your favor, because we just got 7 losses in a row, and I don't mess with that. So I'm just going to tweak it a little bit. Okay, so hopefully we can get one here. Now the probability is a little more on your side. That's crazy. I think that's the most loses in a row we've gotten. Hey, there we go. Sometimes you got to tweak the odds, guys. Sometimes you got to tweak the odds. And just because I'm so pissed off at this wheel, I'm gonna give you guys another 5. I'll give you another 3 or 4 spins here. Because that's a scam. You can't get. Hey, look at that, another one. Come on, give him 3 in a row, baby. Give him 3 in a row. 25 ETH giveaway. Oh boy, don't miss out on the merge, ladies. Let's see. LFG, shout out to Dave Digital. Oh, there we go. Give him another one. Let's see. I'll give you guys one more. Let's go. You guys are funny. All right. Boom. Last one, baby. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in a row. Can we make it 5 in a row? Let's go. 5 giveaways in a row. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. I'm kidding, guys. I completely rigged it in your favor. That's crazy, though. That is the most losses in a row. But there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 giveaways. You guys got 600 likes. I couldn't let you guys. I was afraid we were going to get all 10 of those to be 0. So sometimes we got to rig it in the CandleMafia's favor. And I'm happy to do it, guys. I am happy to do that. But with all that being said, guys, I think that's all the time I got for tonight. Me and Tony D got to go hit that studio. Tony D's got the drill in his hand and a hammer in his other hand. There he is. I didn't have the video up, so I don't know if did you actually come back in? Did you make it in? Guys, for anyone who doesn't know, there's Tony D, baby, in the studio. Let's go. Shout out to all our mods. Thank you guys so much for all you do. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. Hit me with a hashtag value on your way out if you learned something on today's show or if it helped you in any way. Let me know so I can know, if we got to switch up the content or keep doing what we're doing. Let me know. The feedback does mean a lot, guys. I do want to make sure I'm putting out good content that you guys are enjoying and not just kind of spinning our wheels for no reason. So shout out to everybody. I do appreciate the CandleMafia more than you guys can imagine. I appreciate every single one of you guys individually. Can't wait for Frankie Candle. I say this all the time. I really can't wait till we start doing Frankie Candle's meetups because it's gonna be the coolest thing in the world to meet you guys. But with all that being said, guys, that's all the time I got for tonight. I will see you guys tomorrow, same place, same time. That's right, 5:45 Eastern Standard Time. That's all I got. Frankie Candle's out. Bing bong. dong. I tried to fake you guys out with Tony D, but didn't go over well. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bing bong.